It was a wet Thursday afternoon. Yours truly, Sam Shovel, private detective, had the bum's rush for most of the week. 3 o'clock the phone rang. It was a broad from uptown. She had this problem. Her husband kept disappearing. The broad offered cash in hand, no questions asked. So I said come down to the office and tell me more. It was no open and shut case, few of them are. The broad thought her husband was two-timing. She knew he was a lush, so she wanted him followed. Discreet, you understand. Husband turned out to be a virtual husband, an illusion. She held up a picture of a pipe. It was kind of out of the normal, but hey, when the cash is flowing, you don't mind if it's from the dipping board. I was down to my last cigarette. I thought of offering it to the broad. Might get her to sing about her man. But hey, your last cigarette's your last cigarette. So I went out to their place. It was just a mile down the road from Junction 10 on the M99. She said there'd be some photos and cash in the mailbox. It was a fairly good job she had cash. There I was on the road through the fairy grotto, and he wasn't the one in Macy's. I smelled trouble. She reeked of gun smoke. Maybe this was a case for the feds. The broad sure was mad at that guy for virtually two-timing. Like she was some dumb broad that didn't know no better. Guess she was probably two-timing herself. The landlord came round for the office rent yesterday. Overdue 2 months. But then who else is going to rent a basement room with rising damp and falling plaster? This broad might be setting me up to take the rap. At the end of the freeway I thought she sure as hell wasn't going to send me to Sing Sing. I turned off to find a motel. The motor was kind of showing its age. Sure was a junk heap. Meant to cash it in for a new caddy. Cruise control's fully Desmodronic, overdrive at the touch of a button. But gee, that ex-hubby and the child maintenance were giving me ulcers. Of all the seats in all the cars in all the world, you had to choose one of mine. But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. I was practically falling asleep at the wheel. It had been a hard day without booze. I was kind of getting the DTs, what with pipes not being pipes and all. The representation too far for me. My legs were killing me. It was the varicose veins. I'd be on the phone again that morning, wanting to know when I'd pay the alimony that was 3 months overdue. He was going to send the bailiffs in. Could have been fatal, because without the office I'd just be another bum on the Bowery. But that's no way to pay. The broad with a virtual husband was jailbait. Geez, it wasn't just that the car felt old. Hell, you gotta go sometime. So I brought myself some bourbon. Call it payment up front. You know it ain't easy being a private dick in this old town. Honey, it's a B-movie out there. You never know what's around the next corner. Giant ants, bug-eyed space monsters. Christ, if she'd murdered him, she'd swing for it. So I thought I'd look at the photos. Geez, if it wasn't my ex-hubby with 2 sets of kids moonlighting on the alimony. Hell, there's only 2 sure things in this world. Death and taxes.